Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Opts for safety. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here. Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his...
Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nico Williams. Musiala. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mohamed Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. De Vrij gets a foot in here. Chooses to go cross-field. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! So, a breakthrough already. Van de Ven. Hakimi made a search from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Threads one in.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 2 then. Osimhen. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Osimhen just eases him off the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Osimhen. Pressure coming in from all directions. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Nice bit of trickery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Haaland. No, again, there's no way through. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. For Musiala. Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Williams. Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Nico Williams. Musiala. In with a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's certainly onside here. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Tries a shot! In he goes again!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well read, nice interception. Haaland. Osimhen. Haaland.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Bellingham. And the counter is on. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Back would it go. There's the hit! Osimhen being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rice. Here's Llorente. And it's Salah. Done delicately.
Mohamed Salah really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hakimi. Mbappe. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. For Musiala. Haaland. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Real chance! He's got away with one there. Musiala. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done, good spot that.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland.
And here's Havertz,
22,
skillfully cut out. He is so... Mbappe! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Mbappe, Osimhen, Osimhen's cross.
Vietnam need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
2 added minutes has
Pressing's
been
intense, and it's paid off. Odegaard. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Vietnam didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Musiala.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Not pretty, but and he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. Oh, nice touch. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. De Vrij defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! Can he put it away? No goals as yet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gabriel. Shifted upfield. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Rudiger. Nico Williams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bellingham, and he's in on goal. Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through. Nico Williams. Lovely bit of skill. And that has put a halt to things. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before...
Decent hit! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An act of charity gratefully received. Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. For Musiala. Osimhen. Bellingham. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Stefan de Vrij. Proves too strong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get rid. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Gabriel. Gabriel. Interesting ball. Hits one! De Bruyne. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Short changes him with that pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Musiala. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Haaland. That's a nicely weighted pass. De Bruyne. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
The attendance for this match.
Musiala really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's found a way through. And he knocks it clear. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
shot could be... Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oyarzabal clears it away.
Number 14, Nico Williams. Number 3,
Llorente tries to clear.
Number 4, Chouameni. Coming on the
Vietnam
field.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Number 15,
Mbappe, Havertz.
Number
Can he
16,
spark a counter here?
Rodri.
Oh,
Substitutions
red, nice
taking place.
interception. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Oyarzabal. Havertz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he cuts out the supply. And he's intervened well there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Osimhen. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Decent hit from there. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Havertz. He gets big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Doku has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he welcomes it in. Mikel Oyarzabal. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Havertz. Rodri. Hakimi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
There's the shot! Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh no, this does not look good. Doku. Quality ball.
Has been
Deep
indicated.
into stoppage time. Moved on forwards. Haaland. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
A quick reminder today that
So a
smoking
short
is
respite
only
for the
allowed in
players
areas
as
shown
they
on this
prepare
map.
themselves
Thank
for
you your
another 30
cooperation.
minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Rudiger. Substitution.
Ødegaard getting this one clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Havertz. Cristiano Ronaldo. Terrific header. Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam take the lead. Havertz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Doku. Mbappe. Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball. Rice. Chance here to counter. Now Ødegaard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Llorente.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. That's it for the first period of extra time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Rodri. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. De Gea claims it. And they can counter here. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodrigo. Real chance! Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So all square, and not for the first time. Doku. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And this is the big chance.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Doku. And Araujo. Ødegaard. Oh, they could break here. Gets his pass away. Now it's Rodrigo. He's onside. He's shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Having turned the game, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen, so...